Welcome back, welcome back. So, I'm sitting in here thinking to myself, how many women did you meet here that openly admitted they be playing around with magic shit? I say, yo, dog, since I started working at this job, nigga, the first Dunkin' Donuts girl was good, homie. I knew you was into some shit. You got the dark, you know what I mean? You just got that aura. You just had that aura. I think that's what drew me to you. I was like, yo, she got powers or something. She got power. I can see her darkness. I hope she's good. I hope she's just wearing black like I be doing. Like, you ain't gotta be fucking, you know what I mean? Shout out to the big dogs. Oh, where you at? Where you at? Alright, I get. There we go. There we go. I want to disrespect the big dog. Anyway, so I'm like, alright, a couple months in, you found out, you know what I mean? The one chick, she was into some type of shit like that, spiritual shit, right? Then, a couple of months after that, you find out that the first building you're living in with your moms and shit, niggas is doing magic on each other over there. The fucking janitor told me. He's like, yo, bro, I went to clean this room, and, all I seen was, like, witchcraft shit, and, like, blood on the walls with some incantation signs or some shit. I said, wow, that's crazy. So, it was crazy. I was like, yo, what the fuck? That shit had my mind blown. Cause then I started thinking about, oh, is that why always there's an old ass nigga dying in this building? Is that why I see old people outside this building literally ready to fist fight? These old motherfuckers out there, bro, I swear to God, there was so many. When I lived there every other day, we're talking about old ass niggas, bro. Wheelchair bound, canes and bad hips. The worse they hurt they were, the bigger the fighter they became. It was the craziest shit I ever seen. What's going on, bro? That's how I know I'm up against witches and warlocks out here, man. I done fucking seen y'all power already. Just like, around that area, how some guy, I ain't never heard no shit like this in my life. Dude wants to get in the strip club, right? Someone tells him no, I guess a bouncer or some shit. So in his mind, he decides, I'm gonna pull this knife out and stab your ass up. Cause you won't let me go in the strip club. Cause I'm belligerent and acting crazy. You threatening to stab a nigga up is exactly why he didn't want your ass in there, nigga. You acting crazy. He can see it in you. That's what bouncers are trained to do. To see the person that's gonna give a problem. Duh. So in his mind, I'm gonna stab this guy up, right? What's the natural thing for anybody to do after you stab somebody? You run the fuck away. This man sat right there and waited for the cops to come. Then took the knife out and ran right at the cop. And they popped his ass down. They put him night-night. That's why, once I've seen shit like that, I say, yo, dog, you do not know where you are. This shit look nice. Well, it looks, like Joker said, it looks civilized. But these people, they'll eat each other. Then, in the building, the same building I'm talking about, magically a new fucking, door lady, well, she's a girl, started working there, right? I get cool with her. She's telling me how she got fucking herpes. How her grandmother knows like fucking magical shit, do magic and shit. It's their customs and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, bro, here we go. What the fuck is going on, nigga? Why you keep running into these boogity ass bitches and niggas? And that's when I knew. I said, yeah, the Lord's gonna fuck this place up. I said, there's so many people called all spirits and fucking other niggas' life up. I said, I can see it, bro. I can see that shit happening. Like, I can see the shit. You see? Fuck is he doing? This nigga sits right there in front of the fucking coffee shop every day. That nigga never say nothing to me. Now he want to stand in place and say weird shit. You alphabet boys, if that's one of you, I'll slam your ass up. You too small on the ass, little nigga. Like, and then I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, bro, this bitch, man, at Dunkin' Donuts, she talk about spell work and corruption. It's super corrupt out here. You don't even know. I wish I would have listened to you. I'm glad I didn't and I got away, though, because, you know, if I would have tried to do things the way you probably wanted to do them, we'd probably be in the ground, right? I'd be in the ground. When your ass said there's corruption, you need to focus on that. What I tell you, the Lord ain't sent me here to be minding other niggas' business. Like, nigga, you can't see the whole fucking world's corrupted by now, nigga. The fuck you mean, nigga? I'm like, everywhere it got corruption in it, nigga. So, you know what I mean? That's not my forte. I ain't no fucking cop. I ain't Batman for real. I'm a nigga that, like I said, I'm a priest, I'm a psychologist, I'm a fucking healer. You know what I mean? And then niggas made me Batman and came after me. So all that happened. Y'all niggas is like, yeah, we got another one. Easy ass nigga. He ain't even Spanish, so we could fuck this nigga up. Our people just gonna sit there and watch. We'll just say a crazy ass nigga. Word magic. Then, this little shorty at where my mom lives, a security guard bitch, she was getting in some weirdo shit with her little young niggas or whatever, and I telling her ass, like, yo, you need to get away from that shit. I hope you still alive. Because I had a reading mad long ago that described your situation and said you're going to get shot. Because you be lying to niggas and making niggas beef with each other, and niggas is gonna find out that you're making people beef for no reason, and, you know, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was these people I'm dealing with now, and it's not gonna end well for y'all, because the people y'all tell to do this shit, they're gonna find out you're fucking lying, because my ancestors and my God's gonna fuck them up, and they're gonna wonder, why the fuck, what are you talking about? He's not doing anything, and we're getting fucked up now. Niggas is getting locked up, and niggas is dying on the block. He ain't nowhere to be found. How the fuck is he doing anything? And then they're gonna realize you lied to them, and they're gonna realize that I'm, like, protected by God, and there's nothing they can do, and then they're gonna realize if we take them out, what the fuck, if this shit's going on now, well, how bad is it gonna get if we take them out? Duh! Duh, we got children, nigga! So, then, after that, me and her getting a little argument after she gives me some food. And then, you know, that's when the reading was like, yeah, niggas is doing magic on you. Don't eat shit. And I said, yo, bro, why do I always get the information after I do something? I'm like, yeah, well, I got the Lord. That shit, that little whatever the fuck was in that didn't last long at all. All that shit, like, yo, you... Like I be saying, I don't know if nobody really poisoned me. But when you drinking shit and your kidneys hurting, you have bad dreams and all this weird shit happen to you that normally don't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But one thing I do know is y'all magic is weak as fuck if niggas did do that shit, or the Lord protects me super. Because most y'all did was, what, fuck with my spirit or some shit, get me angry. You know what I mean? I think that's how it works. It fucks with your spirit, and it makes you want to indulge in sin or argue or something. I don't know what the fuck these niggas is trying to do. But all I know is that shit didn't work, bro. Or it did work and it wasn't good enough because the Lord and his laws. Your magic only could fuck with my mind. My mind always dwells on the law, so I'm always going to result going back to the law. Confirmation. That was always strange. You know? Then next thing you know, she starts getting sick. Next thing you know, she gets fired. And I'm like, oh, so the readings are coming true. Anybody that does things, you're gonna lose your fucking job. So then, you know, life goes on. Then the attacks start coming, you know. Then the fucking Satanist guy or whatever, the first dude to pull a knife on me at work. I would say he's stalker number 1 out of fucking 100. Well, not 100, maybe like 10. Niggas keep trying to be your friend, knowing damn well y'all don't mix. So then he tells me to my face after, you know, he realizes I'm not really backing down from this shit. And I've never had someone say this. Satanists are having meetings about you. Then Magical M ass nigga, hi Panda Bear, you said, I'm a M. And I said, yup, that's another nigga doing witchcraft for me. Then I moved, you know, and in this building. And next door neighbor practicing witchcraft, believing in many different gods, slutting herself out. I wonder why she's using magic. Oh yeah, to have you niggas keep coming back. I said to myself, how many men are legit brainwashed, manipulated, and you think, oh, I gotta go back and fuck with her. She was the truth. No, she's not. She uses magic on you, nigga. She manipulates your mind in so many different ways. You just have no idea. You call it game. She got game. No. She got tricks, lies, and magic, nigga. Then I seen this guy downstairs saging the fucking block. I said, alright, well, he knows about magic. Then I started paying attention to all the, you know, magic shops around here, candle fucking magics and fucking... So I go into one day, start talking to the person. Lo and behold, yup, it's fucking magic. And she's telling me, yeah, there's a lot of people that are rogue. A lot of people give this a bad name. And I said, ooh, what you talking about? She said, there's a light side and there's a dark side. I said, oh, do tell. I'm a gray Jedi. You know, walk the line. Don't do any magic while the rest of you fucking heathens do. Yeah, my Lord taught me to get things on my own. Earn it. Don't lie, tell the truth. Don't steal, work. Or learn to go without.
That's the biggest rule. If it ain't yours, it ain't yours. If you can't be smart, so be what you are. Or face my father at the end of your life. So then the readings and everything started talking more and more about it, you know? And then I started looking at my life and saying, well, they say there's magic to ruin your appetite. Well, you keep gaining weight, you're on a schedule, you're more determined to be healthy and get your body together because you've always gotten your brain strong. You always maybe 50, not even 50, 20% work on my body. I don't even try to work on my body. Because if I look like I'm decent in the face, right? Got a little couple words. If I make my body more sexy, right? Or strong, it becomes more sexy. Then more women and weak men will only look at me for the image, the outside. Oh, he looks good and he looks strong. I gotta believe him. That's how you fucking people work. And I said, no, you're not gonna be a meathead. You're not gonna cast the illusion of, I'm a fucking alpha super strong guy, all this other bullshit. Nah, you're a smart guy. And you're brave. So you're gonna do a little bit of oh yeah, great Jedi. I'm gonna use my brain and my body. And when I figured out, you know, the better I look, the more attention I get. Yeah. Um but the more problems, you know. And at first I thought it was just men. Pardon me. We got time. Gotta hurry up and get ready. Anyway, the reading started talking about jealousy of women. Like, women are jealousy. And a man like me never thinks like that. Like, the fuck a woman gonna be jealous about me for? And the more and more, you know, certain people next door and other people, started displaying their hatred towards me. I'm like, yo, I guess women can hate you for a lot of different reasons. Because when you're not thinking about it, you're thinking just regular, like, oh, it's just man and woman beef. Nah, some females are fucking ugly. And if you're not, they don't care if you're a woman or a man. They're like, fuck you. You have pretty privilege. Your people only nice to you because you look good. I had to figure that out the hard way. I would never in a million years think a woman would be jealous of my looks and the way I carry myself. I had to learn that one the hard way. You know what I mean? Then it keeps saying it over and over. Most of the people that hate you is because your faith. It's your looks and your faith. And I was like, there's no way people hate me because of my looks. And then I start looking at the niggas that are beefing with me, and I'm like, oh, alright, I get it. You know what I mean? They don't look as good as me, so I can see why they would be angry about shit like that. But what doesn't make sense to me is I'm like, majority of you people want to look away good, or if you could look better than whatever, you only want that so you can go fuck other people. That's the saddest part about it. Majority of human beings are in your mind. The only reason you get plastic surgery is so you can go fuck people, so I can get more attention. I don't use my looks to have sex. It's the worst feeling in the world when you're a good man and you have a heart and you love for real. It's the worst feeling in the world when a woman just wants to fuck you because you look good. It makes you feel the way women feel when they get fucked and they get thrown to the side. You know, they wake up the next day, you're ready, you're already fucking dressed and like, what's the matter? Uh, you know what's wrong. You don't look the way you looked last night. And I'm not as drunk as I was, so I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know? A man like me never would think that people would look at me like that and be thinking of me like that, you know, in stupid ass ways. And then I started to realize Adam magic, man magic, regular magic, lying ass niggas, and yeah. Then it just started happening. Like the women that I would be interested in, I start talking to, even as just friendship. You know what I mean? Everything goes super good, and then the next day, or they just don't talk to me no more. They avoid me, and I say, yo, somebody's definitely watching me, watching my videos, cause I always keep telling about how I meet people. Or they're watching me. That's how I know these niggas is watching me every single day at work. Because I'm like, yo, every route that I'm on, I start talking to women. And then immediately, either I got to move off that route or that person stops talking to me. And I'm like, nigga, that ain't no coincidence. Motherfucking these hating ass niggas are talking. They see you talking to the person. And then they go up to them and tell them their fucking lies. He's a whore. He's a this. He's a that. He's a this. You know? And once I seen that shit going, I said one of my main enemies at work is definitely an ugly ass man. Or at least that's the way he feels about himself. Because it's disgusting. I'm like, yo, bro. And the saddest thing is most of you niggas got wives. So I'm like, if you trying to block another nigga from talking to women and shit, and you got a girl or a wife, it's like, yo, grow the fuck up. Why don't you go pay attention to your wife? Half you niggas is probably about to get divorced because it's fucking you don't love your wife. Half you niggas is probably gonna find out your wife been cheating on your ass because you got so much attention towards other things besides her. I already know the niggas that hate on me. I know you don't like your life. And that's the sad part. I said it then and I'll say it again. I got all these niggas hating on me. And these niggas got everything that I want. Niggas got friends, family, community knows them. You know what I mean? And niggas is hate, oh yeah, because niggas think you gonna take they shit. Niggas think you gonna get in the community and they rock face ass ain't gonna be able to do what they normally do. Which is strange, cause I'm like, I'm a type of man, if I know you and I know you're scum, I would never fuck any woman after you. If you fuck the baddest woman in the world, I can't fuck the baddest woman in the world now because your dusty ass got her. That's the type of shit I'm on. You know what I'm saying? That's why when it comes to relationships and shit, niggas is corny. You know what I mean? Trying to do magic on my relationships or doing magic, you know what I mean? That shit ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? A nigga like me ain't never gonna be jealous over no woman choosing another man. It's called a choice, nigga. Half you niggas probably would have been got, your fucking chick would have been left half you niggas if they knew half the truth about you niggas. And if you niggas wouldn't even have your fucking jobs if niggas knew the truth about you. It's a fucking shame. What other magical bullshit? So many little stories like that. And there's so, well, not so many, but on this journey, yeah, I definitely did meet a lot of you. This is why I believe magic is more real now than ever. Besides, like, the PA adventure where a woman told me she did magic on her husband, and I explained to her what the backfire was. before I knew what backfires was. You know why? Because I read the Bible, and the Bible talks about it. See, my father doesn't leave anything out that's important for this world. You know, everything. And when I was in his world, learning about it and not paying attention in this world, that's what made me come out and be like, yo, I see what these niggas is doing, bro. Like, even if I don't look at it as like magic, that's why I call it man magic. Lies, cheating, stealing, that's magic. You know? Most magics are drugs. Most of you goofy ass niggas don't realize that. Go look up voodoo and all of that, and you'll see what they're really doing. They just know about herbs and plants that do chemical reactions to your brain. They're not sorcerers, they're scientists. Scientists are not scientists, they're sorcerers. See, once you bridge the gap on what's really going on, and you see they're using the same shit, you're like, whoa, that's dope. Use different names. I ain't beef for the shit no more. You know? 2 wings on the same bird. Still the same fucking bird. Ain't white people for that shit. And then that's when I started realizing, you know, all of the man magic that we do. Everyone has magic. You know what my magical ability is? Making people see the fucking truth where you can't deny it. That's why people don't like me to be around. Because they know they're doing shit. And I'll expose your ass. But it ain't because I want to. It's because you're doing shit to me. And you shouldn't. It's plain as day. You know what I mean? Don't really get any simple. Where the fuck is my ashtray? Don't get any simpler than that. I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully some of these stories will make you watch out for spaghetti dinners. You know? The period blood. You know? Because the Lord said your soul is in the blood. I wonder why the witches put blood in your food. To bind you to them. Oh, they put their soul in your body. And now you're like, I love her. We're so close now. Goofy ass niggas. You know? And then, once you start realizing, like when I started learning these things, it started making sense to all the old school shit I started hearing, you know, when I was younger and shit. Gotta have them pussy whip. I got a trick for you. You gotta do it like this, and you gotta tell on it. It's all magic, bro. Like half these women and men, you don't realize they're brought up in this shit. They don't even know any better. In their mind, that thing that they're going to is God himself. So they're not wrong. You don't know about it. It's because you're the bad people and you're dumb. That's what they trick these dumb fucking people into believing. What baffles my mind always is, how can you think that's God or a worthy God, right? And you're still broke. You're still struggling. You gotta keep on doing this shit. And like, if you know what I mean, people look at my God and say, fuck out of here, bro. I ain't doing all that work. And then that nigga ain't even throwing down no magical potions. He ain't making people fall at your feet. Fuck that shit, nigga. I want power, nigga. And I'm like, nah, you don't get it, bro. It does work like that. It's just different. You know, it's different. It's what it really is, but it's still magic. It's just man magic. You use lies to manipulate people's brains. I use the truth to destroy that. To manipulate their brain back to the truth, you know? You got in their brains and dirtied it up with your lies. And then I come along with the sponge of truth. And I wash their brain. I reverse brainwash your ass. Because all spells only work if your spirit's weak. And you have nobody to call on, you know? Me, I always knew. No matter what spell they call or what, I'm just going to call my father. He'll get me through it or he'll block it. And at the end of it, when I get through it, they're going to have to face exactly what they did to me. See, that's the beautiful thing about the Most High shit. We're not allowed to do nothing because he's the magic. And that's his guaranteed trick. Everything you do to them, I'm going to make it happen to you. It's like a force field, you know? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Doesn't mean it's not going to work on you. It means he's going to get you through it, you know? Why wouldn't the Lord let you go through something so he can prove to everybody no one's magic, no one's God, no one's nothing. You can't fucking do anything. I decide who lives. I decide who dies. And when they work for me, some of these dudes gotta go. You know? You don't think the ones that have to die for the Lord don't get the greatest stuff up in heaven? You don't think their bloodlines are getting cleaned? You don't think they're getting forgiven for ultimate blasphemies that they did? Yeah, nigga, that's what the game's about. So a lot of people don't understand. Because we're taught whatever we're taught. Like, once I've learned the big game of, the Lord says he's going to destroy this place and remake everything. I said, oh, that's the point of enduring. Because he's just going to do this over again. And the prize is to come back. Be resurrected again. When it's all said and done, what's anyone and everyone going to want? To be able to come back and live. And because of your actions, you can't. Isn't that fair? You know? Because then the game would start. See, it used to be all yin, all light. And then man gets to make decisions. And they corrupt themselves. And it starts to getting gray. And then men say, no, I don't want to be gray. I don't want it to be go dark. I'm staying in the light. And then others go to the dark. And then it splits. And then the light and the dark. And then men that walk the line. You get it? And now, because of you splitting, we are birthed into the world. And now we're like, damn, we got to get these people back together. But not together. Just a cord. Of, like, you know? Getting along. Realizing it's a circle, yin and yang, with two sides, right? We live on a fucking circle planet. And there's two ways to live. Their way, and then you get it? And if we don't get along somehow, then we are going to go bye-bye. Duh. Is it really that hard? Is it really that hard to understand? No, it's not. But it is. Because people get to make choices. You know? And that's why my father says, I'm going to end the game. Because once you start making your choices, once y'all start out doing certain things, there's no way for my people to get back. There are people that have been trying to be good, and do you realize they can't be good because they're being harassed by people? I ain't talking about me. Even though I am. You understand that? It's been that way for a while. What do you fucking think bullying and all? What do you think your kids get on drugs and gangs and all that? Because somebody fucking bully their ass into that shit. You ain't cool, nigga. That's how it starts. Then, you know, oh, you don't want to get the bitches? You don't want to get money? Oh, you lame. Oh, we can't trust you. Then it starts getting violent. If you don't fucking get down with a, you know what I mean? What's the difference? It's a fucking joke, bro. Nobody cares, though. Because nobody knows the consequences for these things. When you realize every single thing you do has an effect on the entire world, the butterfly effect, right? Now think about how many people you lied to. How many times did you cheat, steal, or get somebody else to hate someone else? And then that goes out and it happens again and again and again. They're gonna do it, and they're gonna do it, and they're gonna do it, and you don't get that. You started a chain of events, and you're responsible for that. Now, when people start dying on that chain of events, when babies start getting hurt, and innocent people, and that's on you, motherfucker. You don't think it is because you're here. It was years ago, and now you're not in the gang no more. You're not in the da. You're not. Yeah, but all those people you trained, they're out there. Get it? That's why. Why do you think everybody that's in any bad super thing, why do you think at the end of their career they all go back to the Lord and say, "Please take me back. I'm gonna give up everything. I'm gonna give up all the money. And if I do keep money, cause I ain't, you know what I mean. I know you don't need niggas to be broke. I'm gonna take some of that money. I'm gonna go help people with it. I spent my life destroying people. Now I'm gonna spend the rest of my life helping people because I know the rules. If I don't make up for what I did, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. And I have no choice but to keep doing this for the rest of my life. Because the people that I taught and influenced or hurt or whatever, they're not gonna listen to me. They're gonna, I'm Sharif now. They're gonna be like, what you mean? I don't fucking hear that shit, Sharif. Old school. Tell me not to do it. You was out there. That's how you look good now. That's why you got all that shit, nigga. Because you was out using the game, nigga. Let me do me. Let me do me. They're not realizing you're not him. You're not chosen by God to go through that, make it out, and then preach to other people. Don't fucking do this. Come work for me. Learn to be broke. Better do something. Because you don't have the favor of the Lord to get you through that because of his forefathers. Get it? Sins of the father fall upon the son. So that would mean his forefathers didn't do so bad, which made him automatically have a death sentence to end the bloodline to get the curse out of there. He had a forefather that did so bad, but gave him a chance that his future generation could wake the fuck up and then say, I gotta get my peoples out the shadows. Fuck the rest of these regular people. My ancestors have fucking been knocking on my door like, stop doing that. You're gonna lock me in here forever. You get it? Your fucking ancestors are counting on you. I really forgot how I came up to that knowledge, but that's one of the things I fight for. That's why I keep going. That's why I don't care if I'm rich or broke. Because they were rich. And they used their money to fucking do stupid shit like the enemies against me. And they wasn't favored by the Lord or some shit, so their ancestors probably lost to my ancestors horribly. Imagine me with money, Batman Jedi mind, and I'm evil, Sith Lord style. Dog, I'd be fucking people's lives up. To maintain power and live out my desires, duh. Like they're doing. Duh. So the Lord said, I'm gonna flip that shit around. Now you gotta go through it, nigga. And you better do the right thing. Because you can't be destroyed like their ancestors. Your ass ain't going nowhere. Only so you can keep breaking more curses. Do you realize that? All my enemies, I want you to actually get the fact he won't let you beat me so I can fucking break my curses and work for him. Not only do I gotta work for him, but I gotta break my curses, you know? The thing you and everyone else should be worrying about. That's why I keep being able to go. You know? And then I keep trying to tell people, you don't realize like why they have sayings, what goes around comes around. Duh. If you do anything, it comes back. If you do magic, it comes back to you. You know? If you do lies and stealing, it eventually comes back. And my father's in control of when. He's usually going to do it where it's going to be when you get destroyed, you know? And it ain't got to mean you lose everything. Most people are so worried about this material shit, they're forgetting that once my father does things to your mind, You know? There's no going back, bro. You could be heartless your whole life, right? My father will open your ass up at the end of your life and then punish your children. Now you got a heart and you're gonna just watch failure all the time. You get it? Because you watched other people fail and helped in. This is why I teach what I teach. This is why I teach valor. You know, love of other people, your children, your family. Whatever you do goes on to them, whether you like it or not. It's coming back. And you can't control it. You get that? Because of the Most High's magic. Well, it ain't magic, it's power. We do magic. We do things. What he does is real. It is the way. It is the thing. So that's why he doesn't lose. All love.